My name is Daniel van der Liet, district officer in Gladmans. On the afternoon of February 18, I suspected that my slave, Aurora, had committed theft, and I planned to punish her. I had the male slave, Alexander, bound first, as a precaution because he had a relationship with Aurora. My wife came in, very upset, and she made me untie Alexander. Aurora then grabbed my wife around the waist and begged her, pleading for mercy. I let the slave go. Early the next morning, my servant, Christopher Janssen, told me what he had heard from the other slaves. After Alexander had been untied the day before, he raised his knife and said he wanted to kill me. I had Alexander bound and delivered to the authorities. My testimony is the truth, so help me Almighty God.
I am Christopher Janssen, on loan as a servant to Daniel van der Liet. On a Saturday in February, I don't know the date, I was on van der Liet's farm. Around midday, the boss ordered me to tie up one of his slaves, named Alexander, although he gave no reasons. I did not see Alexander holding a knife. I tied up the slave, and then I went to the wagon house to work.
Your name, age, and place above.
Alexander van Couchin, around 40 years old, I think.
What happened on the afternoon of Saturday, the 18th of the past February?
I was eating in the kitchen when my master ordered his servant Christoffel to tie me up.
What had happened to the slave named Aurora?
My master was planning to punish her, but she ran to the mistress and grabbed her around the waist, begging forgiveness. My mistress became upset, and she told the master to untie me and to let Aurora go.
After you were untied, what did you do? Did you put an unsheathed knife in your pocket?
I found it on the windowsill in the slaves' quarters, along with a piece of tobacco, and I went to the kitchen to cut it.
Did you intend to kill your master or somebody else with that knife?
I did not.
When you got into the kitchen, what did your master say to you?
He told me to go to bed and sleep, but I didn't want to. So he ordered me to fetch a basket of peaches from the neighbor. Yes, boss, that is good, I said. And I left.
While you spoke to your boss, did you keep advancing towards him?
No.
Didn't you intend to stab him with the knife you
No,
had?
I did not.
When you first picked up the knife, didn't you sharpen it on the threshold and say, "Yes, knife, you will stab into my soul or into another's"?
Yes, I said that. I was disheartened.
The servant girl, Sylvia, overheard you. Did she not say to you, "For shame, boy, for shame. If somebody hears you, you will be damned"?
Yes, and I replied, "That has nothing to do with you. I want to die. Just let me be dead." I left the knife in the kitchen and went to fetch the peaches as the boss had commanded.
What did you plan to do with the knife in the kitchen?
I told you I wanted to cut a piece of tobacco.
When you first were tied up, didn't you want to hurt or wound your master?
I was not angry with him. I did not want to wound him.
Admit that you are punishable in the extreme for maliciousness and criminal intention.
I was not malicious towards my master, and I had no evil intention against him.
The district official recommends that the accused slave, Alexander van Couchin, be sentenced to death for threatening his owner.
However, the council has determined that the slave made no actual assault, and for that reason, we reject the death penalty. Normally, the council orders that the owner sell the slave to prevent future retaliation from his master. However, in this case, the council releases the prisoner, Alexander van Couchin, back to his owner, Daniel van der Liet.
So ordered at the Cape of Good Hope, April 6, 1741.